He can run for an unusually long time for a video game character. Like, it's pretty normal to be able to run this far in real life, but video game characters always are, like, winded after, like, 30 feet or something, it seems. I welcome that. I don't know why I said a waypoint when it was the A. Kind of redundant. Maybe a little... Just wipe that out real quick. There we go. The combat arena. I'm in. Where you at? Uh-oh. Should I have checked important information about this one? Train hard, fight easy. Go to the training ground and talk to Captain Bernard. Sir Bernard? Okay. Sir Bernard of the Combat Arena. Is that a real shield? Lords of Lepa shield? Just lying around here. Not in a big hurry though, start nabbing things, lest I get in trouble here. The consequences are real on this one. Are you Sir Bernard? Hi, could you come out here where I can talk to you without the game thinking I'm a lunatic?
You've no business here. Clear off.
Just generic townsman. Oh, is the... Did him getting kind of mad at me make him get mad at me too? The dog?
My respects to you, sir.
Mostly just the usual lines of dialogue over and over again. I wonder how many different versions of that dialogue they recorded for different people and everything. Seems to be a decent number of people.
Can I do anything to help?
Since I don't see him, maybe it's that he is currently... It could be that he's currently at the meal, right? Where I just saw him. Maybe I have to wait for him to slowly walk all the way here. That could even be him. Is that him? Yep. That's exactly what it was. I got here too fast, basically. Well, so much for my fear of taking too long. Question though, will he supply me with a weapon? Because I don't. They talked about spearmen. I don't have a spear. Or does? Oh, howling. Or does spearmen just refer to guards, and the spear part's not as important? I just gotta make a living, yo. Are you gonna help me make a living? You slow NPC that I'm waiting for. I figure I should wait for him to arrive. I'm not really sure if that's necessary. There he goes.
God be with you.
Can I ask... What kind of a lord is Sir Hanush?
I can't complain. He knows how to keep order, but he does it with good humor.
What do you think of Sir Radzig?
I hear he's on good terms with the king, probably why Sir Hanush opened the door to him. Sir Radzig seems like a fair man, and folks say he's a good governor.
What's young Lord Capon like?
He'll be the governor here in a few years. Sir Hanush is just his guardian until he comes of age. The young lord spends most of his time making merry, but he'll grow out of it. He's no fool.
What's life like in Rattay?
Till Sigismund came, and then you folk, it was a fine, peaceful life here.
What will become of the Skalitz refugees?
I'd like to know the answer to that myself. I hope things can settle down quick, and you lot can clear off.
Perkstein is a fine castle.
It'll be even finer once you all clear out, and I can move back into my chambers.
Do you know who those soldiers of Sigismund's are, Captain?
They call them Cumans or Kipchaks. Our lord says they fled from the Mongols to Hungary and settled there. They're herdsmen and excellent horsemen, and barbarians, too, for all that they claim they've turned to Christ.
Thank you. That's all I wanted to know.
He makes no secret of his disdain for us.
I'm here for training.
Yes, you're that boy Sir Radzig sent.
Yes, that's me.
Let's get to it then, since that's what Sir Radzig wishes. And because you've never held a sword in your hand before, we'll start with something simpler.
My father was a blacksmith, so I've learned a thing or two.
Fine, we'll try something more advanced then.
Seems reasonable to skip ahead because of the beginning part where
See
I
what you're made of, lad.
already done a
Come
tutorial.
at me and don't hold back.
It's crazy to think that you could have no idea how to fight this far in the game. Oh, shit.
See, I lure you. Then
Well, that's bad for me. Oh, went for the kick, didn't work. I'm just here to fight. All I really know how to do is just swing a lot, basically. Ow, 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 Jesus Christ. Ow, my life is pain. Alright. You ever take damage? Hey, I'm healing. Is that the end of the tutorial?
fine, enough. You're not a complete dead loss. It'll be hard work to turn you into a master, but you have the basics.
Let's try something more advanced. When in combat, keep an eye on the space between you and your opponent. That is your space.
Try to attack from the side the opponent will find harder to block in time. If I'm holding the sword raised up, do an uppercut. If my sword is low, lunge. Let's try it. You strike a few times at the side where I'm not holding my sword.
Alright.
No. No.
Yeah. No. No.
Good.
I think that's what he's saying is just, whoa. Oh, the lock
Lesson
went
two.
away.
Everything you've learned about blocking is wrong. When I cover, I can simply fend off your blows with my sword and gain control of the space between us. But it's better not to control just the space, but actually your opponent's weapon. Attack, and I'll show you.
Terrifying what he just did there. Oh, I'm not allowed to attack with jabs. I have to attack with big swings.
All right, that will do. Now you. The trick is to stay in your stance. As soon as I start to attack, you block. The move knocks the blade aside. No, not like that. You mustn't hold the sword there. You have to move along with the attack. Again.
Thought I did. No, I pressed up. There we go.
Very good.
Must have snapped back.
All right.
Is that good or no? It's amazing that we're this many hours into the game and the game's like teaching me how to do basic combat for the basically the first time.
That's it.
Nope.
Well done.
Ow.
Good. Right, now we'll try it a little faster. Concentrate and block just at the moment I start attacking. I'll strike you from above each time so you can see it well.
Ow.
As I like phased through his body. That was a weird sight.
Ow.
The last second block has a benefit. Right, so he's hitting... I'm blocking his hit and it's directing my weapon into a different stance, so I have to recorrect it back to up each time. I get it.
That's it.
Ow.
Well done.
It's very
Good.
encouraging.
Now let's try it at full speed. You probably won't succeed, but that's normal at the start. You must train. Let's go.
And I have to do it at the beginning of his attack?
Ow.
Ow. That gives me adrenaline boost. The slow motion happens when I do it at the beginning. Okay. So it's a perfect block that costs you no stamina.
Captain Bernard!
Wait a while, Henry. Greetings, Sir Hans. What brings you here?
I was on my way when I noticed that you're entertaining Sir Radzig's esteemed guest. Not the same as holding a hammer, is it, blacksmith?
It's Sir Radzig's orders.
I know. I'm actually here to train at the archery range. My hand's grown heavy lately. You don't mind, do you, Bernard?
Not at all, my lord.
Good day to you, blacksmith's boy. Try not to hurt yourself.
Not fond of me, is he? I want to try archery. Can I try
Ready to
archery?
finish? Yeah, leading the opponent where you want him. There's one more way to evade a strike. You simply step aside, attack, and I'll show you.
Yeah. Or I could just miss. Yeah, what's the button for dodging? Tell me. Yeah, teach me the dodge button. Is it? No, it's not B.
All right, try it. It's important not to move too soon. I'll see where you're going and hit you. If the same will happen if you move too late. I'll attack slowly now. As you see me, raise the weapon, jump aside.
How?
Throw the opponent off a bit, and there's your chance.
Move to the side or back at the time of... Okay.
Again.
You just tap the joystick, basically. Or just get hit in the face.
No,
Ow.
not like that.
Ah. Then strike back. I can't, though. Dodge backwards.
Not like that.
Not like that. Oh, God. Okay, that worked.
Ah, that's it.
Fine. Now try it a little quicker. Try and get used to the rhythm. Never take your eyes off your opponent. You'll see a strike before it's even properly started.
Okay. You just tap the joystick. Left joystick. Because right is the aiming of the attacks. Ow, my face. That would have been a deadly attack.
All right.
And the last thing for today, a trick. You raise the sword to force your opponent to block, but then change the direction of the attack at the last moment, and the opponent won't even know what hit him. Try it. Draw back the weapon, then change the attack zone and strike, so I don't have time to react.
Alright. Feint.
Not bad. No, that's not it. Ah, that's it. Well done. Nice.
So you don't actually, you start holding down the trigger, but you only release the attack direction. You have to release the trigger to actually
Wasn't
attack.
too bad.
So you can freely
Maybe we'll make a
spin it
soldier of
around.
you after all. But don't get cocky. You have to train hard and persistently. You might have talent, but talent alone won't do. Practice. Don't leave yet. Sir Radzig also wanted me to teach you archery.
Yes.
Come with me.
Can I have a bow? I want to see how viable archery is in this game. In general. Melee fighting is such an ordeal that being able to like skip it by being like, haha, I have a bow, and just Indiana Jones it when he pulls out the gun would be great. But I imagine there's like lots of loading and some sort of other things that create it, make it not super reasonable, because there's a reason people use swords. Teach me your ways, kind sir. Pretty please. Boy, everyone takes their sweet time getting around. Oh, we're going back inside the walls. Wait, that guy was on his way to the archery range, but I saw him there? Why? Why did he come outside to the archery if the archery range is indoors?
I was friends with neighbors, but I'm used to this. I'm from Scarlet. Well, you know.
Have pity on me. A poor wretch. Sigismund and his murderers took everything I had.
I can see why people might be frustrated with their presence when there's another person begging like every 20 feet. So 2 weeks of that straight and you might start to grow some resentment for it. Doesn't necessarily make them wrong though, because they don't have anything.
Let's see then. Take this bow, go and stand in position over there, and we can start. And another thing, put on this arm guard. Without it, you could flay your forearm with a bowstring, so be sure to wear it.
Thank you, Captain.
Save the thanks, and get in position. Now concentrate. A bow ain't exactly the weapon of choice of a knight, but it can come in very handy. You've got 2 bandits coming at you from a distance. You shoot one in the eye, drop your bow, and draw your sword on the other. Emperor Charles, God rest him, encouraged his subjects to learn archery. He even organized contests in Prague. But you wouldn't have gotten far there. You're holding the thing like a piece of firewood. But enough talk. There's the target. Try and hit it. Draw the bow, aim, and release. Try to get a feel for the rhythm. Inhale on the draw, hold your breath for a moment, and then release the string. No jerky movements. Just let the string slide out of your fingers, as if you were about to draw it back more. It's all one movement. The arrow aiming at the target and flying at it. Shoot away. What you have there is a training bow. The arrow drops quickly. Once you've trained a bit, you can get yourself a better one, and then those arrows will fly so fast you won't see them. Don't forget the arm guard. Once you've mastered the bow a bit, you won't need it anymore.
Can I put the arm guard on? Oh. I'm automatically arming the weapon. I can't open the pause menus. Oh, okay, so the van braces are already on. I can see them from here. How do the controls work here? There's no left trigger aim. You just hold down the usual shooting button. Wow.
Where are you shooting, you dolt?
He really can't aim, like, at all. It's kind of incredible.
That flew nicely. Practice for a while, and no nonsense.
Shoot over the wall.
Well, that was awful. I didn't imagine a village yokel like you would have much skill, but you failed to meet even my low expectations.
I don't know why you're wasting your time, Sir Bernard. Nothing will come of him anyway, and at the first sign of trouble, he'll run away like any other cowardly peasant. After all, he's done it before.
What did you say?
Calm down, boy. Keep in mind who you're talking to.
A braggart who was born with a silver spoon in his mouth.
Now, you've really done it. You'll go to the stocks for that.
Calm yourself, Sir Bernard. If the blacksmith's boy feels he can prove himself, then let him try. Do you think you can beat me? Well?
Any time.
Very well. If you defeat me, I'll give you my bow. If you lose, you'll have to pay up. Do you even have any coin?
I don't have enough.
Then you'll owe me or work it off. Let's get to it.
Son of a bitch. No. No. Don't stop doing this to me, character who's an idiot. Also, how did I do so bad at the expectations so quickly? I didn't freaking... Sorry, just for the record, I shot way off into the wall because I realized that I was already loading my string and he was walking out to get the arrows, and I'm like, I am not going to shoot the prince with this wobbly ass aiming, so I shot the wall on purpose. That's what was going on there. I didn't have a chance to explain what I was doing. My bow out? No, how do I draw my bow? Is there a time limit right now? There's the bow. Okay. God damn, he really, like, goes all over the place when you're trying to aim. Alright, he did 9 points. Come on, you fucker. God damn it. He just wanders. Like, the tugging is super strong, where he just takes off in a direction. I think it's best to shoot almost immediately before it has a chance to screw with you. I'm not gonna do this. Now, unless I get 2 3s in a row? Yeah, no. Damn it. I need to aim higher. No. I felt good at first, and then 2 of them were, like, impossible to aim, and, like, I can't fix it.
Congratulations, Sir Hans. Nicely shot.
Thank you, Bernard. It seems I get to keep the bow. So, blacksmith, do you know your place now, or do you need more reminding?
Sir Hans, is this necessary? Sir Hanush has already had words about you fighting with your subjects. He explicitly told me.
I know what he told you. You can just tell him I didn't listen to you. So what's it going to be, blacksmith?
If we must.
Excellent. Then let's go.
Oh, now I've got a sword fight. Okay. So he's challenging me to fights when he has equipment and I don't, basically, huh? Because he probably has a proper bow, too. Oh my god, is that a real sword?
Come here, lily liver.
Is that a real sword? Am I using a real sword?
Come here, lily liver.
That seems like a bad idea. Ow. Ow.
Bollocks.
Ow. Ow. Ow.
Oh dear, did that hurt?
He's really not a nice person,
You'll pay for
is
that.
he? This is what I was expecting from most of the nobles in the game. Nope.
Yeah.
Oh, he's grabbing me. Oh, Jesus. Alright. Game's fucking hard, honestly. Oh, Jesus. Oof, am I in trouble now? I feel like I'm in trouble for what just
We're
happened.
even then. It looks like I get to keep my bow and you your groschen. I suppose I should give you credit for taking on my challenge, despite your limitations.
Thank you, sir.
Godspeed, blacksmith. And don't worry, this isn't the last time we'll meet. We'll have more fun like this again soon.
Ooh. Okay, so no consequences at least. I was kind of thought I was gonna be in some trouble there. It's doing that weird thing again. Game seems to have almost like input glitches or something. This is me holding left. Wzoom! This is me holding right. What the fuck is happening? What the fuck is happening? Oh, there it goes. Now it's gone. What? Weird. This game has so many weird glitches to be resolved. I'm just happy it's running, because for a lot of people it's running, not running. So it's playable, at least for me. But damn, there's weird stuff going on still. So sword fighting is hard. Sword fighting is more complicated and I feel more useless at it, and yet I do better at it by the game's test. Where bow is actually seemingly simple, it's just the part where my character is actively sabotaging it, so it feels simpler, but I'm actually doing worse at it. But we'll see. Maybe if I level my archery skill enough, I'd hope that I would eventually get better at it. The main level. Do I have new points to buy? Ascetic is there. I bought ascetic, right? So I have like another point. Renegade brand, penalties on stats following release from jail are 20% lower. So if you go to jail, you lose stats. I guess because you haven't been practicing at things. Increase the time you can go without sleep. Your energy level falls 1/4 more slowly. That's actually just a flat bonus. Like a lot of these things have a negative assigned to them. That one seems to just be like, no, you're just better at not sleeping. Period. The embeds of inverted quality, faster fast traveling, and better evading. I'd go for Insomniac. Yeah, I think I just have new points available. Oops, available to me. Always pressing every wrong button. There we go. Strength. Gravedigger's the body one. I did Stronghold because it means blocking costs less stamina, which probably helped me there too. Clinch Master gives you 1/3 higher chance of overpowering your opponent in clinch. That must be the close-up thing that happens. You can carry 15 pounds more. Anything that gives me an edge in combat, I'd probably want to grab. Dodger lets you jump aside during combat. Featherweight, falling causes you 30% less damage. So I already have that one? This is agility skills. Everything else seemingly requires you to be a significantly higher level. Like level 8 and stuff like that. So I guess I should get featherweight, because this other stuff's going to be like super far from now, right? Also, frankly, might save me from a sudden death caused by these glitches that happen in this game. Which is unfortunate, but it happens. I wanted to look at combat. Yeah, my bow skill is level 0. That's a problem. So my axe is 0, bow is 0, mace is 0, sword is 2, because it's basically been what I've been using all game. The only way to raise my bow skill would basically just to be to, like, go back over here. Can I... Where am I right now? Oh yeah, right, I'm the weird giant man on the map. Can I just go back to the practice range? Is that an option? Oh, it's below me. As in, like, it's literally below me, not, like, conceptually below me. How do I even get down there? Is that why he took the weird roundabout paths? Because it's the only way to get there? Climb! That other side of the entire keep lower, I guess? Here we go. Sun's going down already. If I give it a few more goes, I feel like I could get at least to be level 1 at archery. Hopefully. How's my, like, nourishment, I guess? Always pressing the wrong one. Nourishment's up there, energy's up there. I'm doing okay. Ish. I need to get, if I want to get better at archery, I definitely need to get used to, like, where the location is on the map. Did I walk past it? I guess? What is the layout of this keep? There it is. There's a door right here. Am I wearing my van braces? Yes. Just keep them on all the time and I won't have to worry about it, right? I need to figure out how to wash my clothes, because I know how to wash myself a little bit, but I need to figure out how to also wash my clothes if I want to be able to get anything done here. Is no one here? I guess. Can I just pick up the arrows? Steel. Really? That one mine? Pick up. There we go. Oh. Broken tournament arrow. I have to find all my crappy arrows I shot everywhere. Because apparently the other ones are stealing. No one's watching, right? really weirdly hard to zoom in on them. I almost wish that the target would just realize that you want the arrows on it if you look at the target. God damn it, I'm gonna get a basic... What's open? Oh. Thing's full of arrows. Is that stealing too? Draw your bow. How do I draw my bow? Do I have a bow? I don't have a bow, do I? Son of a bitch, they took my bow away. I don't get to keep it to practice? Well, shit. It's dark as all hell, it's raining. All I want to do is practice at having a... That's how you sit, that's not how... Whoops. Having a hell of a time so far. Oh, it closed somehow. I have questions. Why'd they take my bow from me? Oh. Well, I want to get in trouble, so let's avoid any undue badness here. So that's the stolen ones. Drop. I apparently have more here. How many? If I press drop, it'll tell... I have 8. Okay. Where on the screen is 8 listed? Okay, there. I have to get rid of this bonus information screen. There's a lot of interface to sort through in this game. But it is dark as all hell. You guys probably can't even see anything right now. Apparently the day is over and I should head back home. Good news is I'm en route to becoming a guardsman, I guess. Bad news is I have, like, no money to show so far. So, my host is probably not going to be psyched about that news. Just in general. Whoops. Current objective is to speak with Bernard. Maybe I could find him? He's the A. Let's check. If I can talk to Bernard, I guess he's upstairs somewhere. If I can talk to him tonight, I might as well get that over with now. Rather than waiting. It is so dark right now.
You must be... Hey, watch it. I'll remember you.
What? What's up? Want to talk? Why is he following me? I don't know, he seems weird. Let's check. It's the beginning of the night. Is it too late to talk to Bernard? Oh, he's like locked up.
Hey. Hey, you. It's forbidden to walk at night here without a light.
Is it? Oh. Up on the D-pad is my... No. God damn it, there's so many controls. Torch. What'd they map the torch to? You like hold... I think it was the melee weapon button, but you hold it for a while, which is terrifying. Because I don't want to, like, accidentally draw... Like... I don't want to accidentally get attacked. That would suck. Do I have a torch on me? Son of a bitch. There's a lot going on right now, man. Let's see if I can just fast travel out of here so everyone stops staring at me like a lunatic. That'd be nice. Maybe I could even warp all the way back. Wouldn't that be nice? Ignore me. I am peacefully leaving. Please don't arrest me for not having a torch. I thought I had a torch. I must have not looted it from my chest. There, I'm back. And nobody murdered me on the way back, so that's a good sign. Hello? Am I allowed in here? I guess this isn't really the house part, is it? He was on his way out and I closed the door in front of his face. Okay. How about we double check real quick? Torch. That's the mistake I made. Alright. How do you do? You serving... You got food here? Drop into pot. I can't eat from pot? I guess it's not ready yet?
I'd like to know... That's all. Have you got a moment? I'd like to ask a few questions about Skalitz. I don't remember much.
All right. What do you want to know?
How did you get me away from Skalitz?
It wasn't easy. Sir Robard and his men helped load you on a wagon and we harnessed an old nag the bandits had left behind. The soldiers escorted us all the way here, God bless them.
What about the bandits?
Sir Robard and his men routed them. They killed the few, but the giant who attacked you fled, and Zbyszek with him. It won't be safe in Skalitz for a while yet.
Why would Zbyszek do that? I never thought much of him, but banditry?
He was always a nasty piece of work. It doesn't surprise me he joined them. If you knew what he did to me.
Tell me.
When those... Cumans, they call them. When the Cumans came, Zbyszek pushed me out in front of them and fled. He sacrificed me to save his own hide.
That bastard. Where's the sword I had?
You had a sword? It's gone now. Those scum took everything, including your horse.
I don't give a damn about the horse. I stole it anyway. But my father forged that sword for Sir Radzig. I promised father I'd take it to him. I have to get it back.
Well, you can't. Just be thankful you're still alive.
What happened to the other survivors from Skalitz?
They sought refuge in Ratay, and some of the Ratay folk are none too happy about it.
And Matthew, Fritz and Matthias? Johanka? Did they make it?
They're alive. I heard Matthias is at the stud farm in Merhoyed. Johanka is in Sasau, and Fritz and Matthew, well, you know them. They're up to no good somewhere. The only trouble they'll be in is of their own making.
What about Sir Radzig?
Sir Hanush, he's the Lord of Ratay. He gave his lower castle to Sir Radzig, a place called Perkstein. Sir Hanush lives at the upper castle. The Skalitz folk have made camp in front of it.
How did you get away from those Cumans?
You're wrong. If it hadn't been for you... When they came to the mill, they slaughtered everyone, and kept me for last. After you distracted them, I fled to the mines to find my brother, but he... My brother was dead, but I owe my life and more to you.
And I owe mine to you. The scales are balanced. I won't trouble you anymore. Let's leave it be.
Let's maybe try the fancy little walk dialogue, like, in the morning or something. When it's not gonna be like a pitch black walk, because it's so dark. Oh, that was a hell of a climbing animation she did in midair. I'm a bit curious, I don't know this property very... There it is. Like, I would like to wash myself if I can. You've washed yourself as much as you can at a trough. What do I look like in it now? Is my face at least no longer covered in blood and stuff? That's a good start. Look at my charisma of 6. Let's see if I can get anywhere with that, huh? Certainly not helping me with all the sword fighting stuff I'm doing. But we'll see. Alright, my first normal day has been approached. Is that... Do I have a debuff of poverty right now? Is that what that is? Buffs, reputation, mill. Can I like highlight it with the mouse or no? That's probably a symbol that means debt. Okay. So I have high reputation with the Skalitz villagers, medium reputation with the Talmberg everyone's, reduced with the villagers specifically slightly. But the mill, I have a reputation of 0, and I'm known as having debt, is probably what that symbol means. Interesting. It's actually shown it's shown on the top of the screen next to the compass at all times. It's an ever waning upon my character bit of debt that I need to deal with. It's interesting. I think the big surprise is that this game's going to turn out to be kind of like a Shenmue game more than anything. That's going to be the thing that it turns out to feel like. Maybe a bit of routine as we try to go on this big revenge. Like, we have a big revenge mission. Oh my god. That's what it is, huh? We have the beginnings of a revenge mission. We have somebody that wronged us and killed our family at our home when we had to flee. And we have this big... We want to take revenge on them, but in order to do that, we also have to function as a daily in the daily lives of the world that we're in. We're playing Shenmue. Huh. Oh, gotta take them shoes off. Oops. They even highlight the inventory at that moment just to remind you not to be a lunatic. And sleep. The only way to save right now. Unless I want to use the expensive alcohol that I literally cannot afford to have. Wow, did not burn much energy, did I? 5 hours is enough. Apparently. The Insomniac perk helps, I'm sure. Nope, it's slowing down. Is something going to happen at the last second here? I'm about to hit max energy. Give it to me. Oh, 97. It like stopped early. That's fine. Close enough. Alright. No time for sleep. I gotta prove myself. Wow, the sun's not even up yet, huh? So the sunrise should happen soon. Alright. Our next day.